plus X years lab. This is the primary focus of the discourse. That's why I have titled it Principles of Success in Clinical Training in Medicine and Surgery and Dentistry. That is the focus of this discussion. I have tried to capture these principles in two Latin phrases. One, ora et labora, and number two, labora et ludus. In the next 3 plus X years, you will be expected to acquire such a vast range of knowledge, skills, and competence that it is almost frightening. I initially planned to bring a textbook we read in surgery as undergraduate, and it's called A Short Textbook of Surgery. It's as fat as this. And it's called what? There is also, you're going to spend some months, only months, in pediatrics. The textbook you are expected to master, which you ought to have brought, is also a short textbook of pediatrics in the tropics, a name similar to that, and it's as fat as this. You are expected to master those in months. You will be taught to care. At the same time, you will be expected to display utmost integrity, respect for patients, their relations and colleagues, and your teachers. You will be taught to take care of the whole man, spirit, soul, and body. You will be privy to the inner informations of people's lives. That's why it's important to remember your physician's oath, because you'll be privy to deep information which ordinarily would not be given to you. You will see new human beings come into the world, some successfully, others not so successfully. You will see people recover or remain incapacitated or die. You will see many heart-rending situations. You will spend hours reading deep into the night, standing in the wards for long hours, revise your case presentation again and again. And after all this, you will be told the following day that you are not working hard enough. These people seated here will tell you that after you read all night that you are not working hard enough. Don't mind them. So did their predecessors unto them. For these and many other reasons, you need an anchor of the soul, a present help in distress, an encourager of the overworked and overexamined. Professor Jelife, one of the founding fathers of tropical medicine in Nigeria, the Englishman said that the students of the tropics are over-examined. It will not change, at least not in my time and in the time of these people sitting there. Will it change? They said it will not change. You'll still be over-examined. The anchor is God, who created the human being for whom you are training to care. You must have that anchor and must be able to approach him at all times, to approach him for a successful training and career. Ora. Ora is a Latin word meaning prayer. You now know what ora is. What is ora? This is the first leg of the Benedictine dictum. Ora et labora, or pray and work. It's not original to me. It's original to Saint Benedict. And those of you that are Roman Catholics here will be more familiar with that dictum. Seek God. Seek his wisdom and guidance. Nourish your spiritual life. Attend church, fellowship, and read the sacred book. Increase in faith as you increase in technical skills, because there will be challenges beyond technical skills. I can assure you of that. Laborer. For God's sake, do not spend all your time in church, fellowship, and organizing outreach. After all were confounded, we came for the clinical teaching round. The first batch of clinical students from the University of Calabar. And we just took a look at it and said, you were at your clinical year one. We told the professor, this is leprosy. Give a hand for University of Calabar. We only could make the diagnosis. So go and learn. I love the program of our university because you'll be exposed to these things that you may stand out. And I trust the Lord that you will stand out. Tools. To work the laborer aspect of the Benedictine dictum, you must have tools. Rabbi Jesus told the disciples at the Last Supper, he who has money bag, let him take it. A knapsack. Who has no sword, let him sell his garment and buy one. Dear students, henceforth, if you have no knapsack, get one. For you will need to carry on your shoulders books and equipment and eat at odd hours and in inconvenient places. Get a knapsack. Sell those your expensive handsets and buy at the minimum the following: a good stethoscope, a tendon hammer, a pen touch, or preferably a diagnostic set, a simple tape measure, a clinical thermometer, and a lot of jotters and pens. Verily, verily, I say unto you, those men and women seated here will not allow you in their rounds without those tools. Do you go to your farm without tools? So sell those your expensive handsets and buy them. And after you've acquired them, constantly practice with them and use them. You will be closely examined and examined again. And your friendship with me or any other ones, it will not make a difference. I hope you know that in clinical sciences, by the time your results come out, you would have been examined, you alone, by at least 6 different examiners who score you separately, then collate the scores. And if my score is higher than Professor Game's score, I have to go to the examiner's meeting and explain why the difference. I hope you know that. So thou shalt work, and thou shalt not think to cut corners. The clinical sciences and this history are very practical services. Please do not miss your ward rounds, ground rounds, theater sessions, and the like. There will be days of reckoning, both for the attendance and the knowledge and skills acquired. You cannot afford not to attend the lectures for this round because they are, attendance is kept, and thou must have a certain minimum score of attendance before thou art allowed into the examination room. And that day, who thou knowest was before you. So you have a tendency to escape. It has ended from today. Agreed? Labora et ludus is the second phase of our topic. Let us examine the second Latin phrase, labora et ludus, work and play. The English proverb, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, is very true and very well known. After all the prayers and hard work, you must recreate. You need this to stay mentally and physically healthy. Play. Find time to jog, joke with friends, play tennis, play football, play ludo, volleyball, basketball, and other balls available on campus. There's a plan to provide tennis tables and other sporting facilities in the faculty block. When they come, use them. Oh, they're there already, so use them. Fine weekend, go and play tennis. Go and play table tennis. Play will improve your mental health, blood flow to the brain, and other organs, your capacity to learn and recall, and your general affect. Laborer, but also ludo, in measure. You are all adults. May God give you wisdom to strike the right balance. Let me address two more items very briefly and then we close. Sleep hygiene. It is recommended that you have 6 to 8 hours of sleep minimum a day. Please respect the recommendation and make time to sleep. Staying awake all night in preparation for any examination is almost a sure guarantee of a poor performance. Don't put your book in water. Let me give my personal example. Forgive me. As a clinical student, I will read till 2 a.m. consistently throughout the posting. During the examination period, at 10 p.m., I'm asleep. Nothing can keep me awake beyond 10 p.m. Because the following day, I want to be able to think in the examination room. I suggest that you adopt something similar and don't be reading to examine students who get completely blank because they spend the whole night reading. Spend the whole period reading, not just one night. Dress hygiene. As much as you need sleep hygiene, you also need dress hygiene. There is a clear dress code for the Faculty of Clinical Sciences and the Faculty of Dentistry. And this dress code will be said to you again and again and again. Thou shalt not wear sleeveless dresses. Thy dress shall cover up to thy knee. And thou shalt not wear jeans into our ward rounds. At this meeting, I saw one of you dressed as if he is going to act African magic, with the hair down to your popliteal fossa. Nobody will put a coat on you while I'm here until that hair has been trimmed and rounded up. We should just allow that your funky Kingston dress for today because we do not want you in time. I saw only one of you. That shall not be allowed. The brothers, we shall not put a coat on anybody whose hair falls down to the popliteal fossa. This is clinical sciences. And you must be respectable before your patients, and you must be respectable to the community. If somebody is going to give you the secret of his life, you must look responsible. That only one person will be pardoned partially today, but that hair, you step out and bring it just below the occiput. You know the occiput? Remember your anatomy. It shall not fall down to the popliteal fossa. Dress hygiene. Seek help. You'll have periods of intense pressure that I guarantee. The ability to weather them vary with the personality, social and material circumstances, and even the weather. In the Faculty of Clinical Sciences and Faculty of Medicine, College of Medical Sciences, University of Calabar, you are not alone in these periods of stress. The current provost, a couple of years ago, set up the Student Support Committee in the college to assist all categories of students through such periods. Please, members of the Student Support Committee who are here, can they please stand? If you are here, those are the members of the Student Support. That is the secretary, can always make up to you. We will discuss, we will help you. We're always there. Thank you, please sit down. The offices allocated to the committee is at the Faculty of Clinical Sciences building. The speaker is the current chairman of the committee, and his office is a temporary office until the allocated offices are ready. I have the phone numbers of that committee. You may wish to write it down. I couldn't project anything here, so I would have projected, but you may write down 0809 3055 189. 0809 3055 189. 0805 839 4440. The email address is studentsupportservices.cms@unica.edu.ng. It will be available for you from the gentleman in the secretary. In conclusion, may your years of hard work as a student in this faculty be 3 years plus 0. May there be no dropping out nor lamentation. May there be years of learning and character building. Ora et labora, ora et ludus. Thank you for not sleeping most of the time.
Thank you. Can we put our hands together for Professor Emmanuel Ikane? Can I make a request? Can we please rise and put our hands together for him? Now put your hands together for that excellent presentation. Thank you so much, sir. You may please take your seat. Thank you, Prof. May I now invite the coordinating secretary for the next item, the white coat ceremony. Item number 7, Mrs. Anita Iyo. Take charge of that item. As we put our hands together for her, item number 7, white coat ceremony. Please keep clapping. She's trying to resolve something that has to do with the white coat. Keep clapping for her. Please don't stop. Any left. Keep clapping. Clap. Keep clapping till she comes up. Keep clapping. Keep clapping. You guys are too much. Too much. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, the Vice Chancellor, hereby represented by the DVC Administration, Professor Mrs. Enonta, the DVC Academic Professor Toneya, the DVC Research, Linkages and Collaboration, Professor Peter Okafor. Please permit me to stand on the existing protocol and carry out the word put ceremony with the students. Please, I'll first of all call 3 students up here because the students are many, and to go by calling 10 at a time will take so much time, so we don't want to spend so much time here. I'll first of all go to dentistry and call on Akam, Amazing Grace Ayo, come up to the stage. Then in clinical sciences, we have Abang Confidence Muji and Abang Gina Akpe Osowo. Please come up to the stage with your food. Please, I'll call on the Deans of Clinical Sciences, Dentistry, and Faculty of Basic Clinical Sciences.